What is going on, everybody? This is Rawstarr, and in front of me is the great co-host.
What the fucking do?
CW.
Yeah.
And you are currently listening to the Misfit Effect.
Misfit Effect.
See, this is why I want the best. I'm really going to hurt him one day. And it's not going to be pretty. I'll put it on YouTube, and everybody's going to say, hey, that's getting picked up, you know. And I don't want to. Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
That might be true.
Yeah, it's getting picked up all the way in the microphone.
That's fine.
That is not fine. We got listeners.
Our listeners love us. And they know what they signed up for. It's not like I don't do this every episode.
Now, what is this the first episode they listen to?
I don't hear anybody ever complain. We don't have a comment section, so don't bother.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
People only say nice stuff, right?
They say yeet.
Okay, exactly.
Anyway.
That's what the cool kids are saying.
Anyway, first of all, make sure your microphone is on because I didn't recheck it.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
Anyway, and again, we have a fantastic human being who's so gratefully considered doing a second one with us really quick, Miss Lyra Lockhart.
Hello.
So let's go ahead and start it off this way. If everybody didn't listen to the last episode, tell everybody.
You should have. It's too fucking parter. Everyone's too fucking parter. You should be listening to 2 episodes. People kill me if you don't want to go back. You can't start in the middle of the series. Things like Serial, they go on now. It's not a one and done anymore. I don't know why I sound so angry about this.
Yeah, it's like you frustrated. Just push-ups, sir. Anyway.
I'm going to do them. I haven't worked out yet today.
See, that's why you're frustrated. Anyway, as I was about to say, before I was so rudely interrupted.
Shut your mouth.
Introduce yourself to the world and tell them who
tell the world more about yourself. Introduce yourself for like the 3rd time.
It's the 2nd time.
It's the second. No. You're like, tell us what you do. Tell us more. Well, wait, I did that. All right. Yeah. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Did you want me to talk about what I didn't talk about in the other podcast?
Oh. Do we really need to talk about that?
You don't need to.
Okay.
You can.
We can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I don't know.
I mean, you can just say this is what I do, and we can go on from there.
Okay. So yeah, as we said, my name is Lyra Lockhart. Listen to the first podcast. Watch with your ears.
My dad used to tell me to do that. Watch with your ears.
To the first podcast, we talked about all sorts of things, like how I'm afraid of fish. And let's see what else. So yeah, what do I do? I am a college student and also an adult performer.
You do porn?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Little old me.
Adult performer.
No, honestly, when I first met her, I didn't think I just thought she was someone who can, because it was
like someone's friend, like me.
Yeah, because like like some people you can tell whatever, and then some people who just look like really innocent, and it just bundled up.
The party was like couldn't believe I was like legal.
They're like, who brought their little sister? I ain't trying to touch that, man. I ain't trying to go to jail.
No, because like one of my friends was kind of like standing up, like he was standing up behind me, like kind of like rubbing up on me at one point, and this other guy came up. He was like, "Damn, if I didn't see like Rome doing," he was like, "I wouldn't."
I think I know who you're
talking about. I thought you were a little kid.
Yeah, and I was like, "Why would I be here?"
You'd be surprised.
He's like, "Yeah, well, would you be here?"
You'd be surprised because some people just think, "Oh,
there is some youth."
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who I've seen recently that like are you can there's some girls you can tell that are over 21, and it's like, okay, you're cool. But there are some girls that like
you're under 21, you trash.
No. What I want to say.
Yeah, what you trying to say, man?
Over 18.
What you trying to say?
But there are some girls that I see recently in that industry, in the industry, or whatever. That
which industry is that?
The dope.
What you trying to say? Go ahead and say it.
Shut up, Bruce. But no, it's like some girls are just really, they look underage too much.
Oh yeah, nah, I just don't get. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know it's something for everybody, But I'm not into.
makes me nervous.
If you looking like you like 14, and you like, and I got like the braces and like the like tiny breasts.
I can't say
I got
anything
like
about-
pigtails, and I'm like, yeah.
I can't say anything
I'm
about
that's just not
braces
me.
because you can't control whatever. But it's like you know.
Yeah, I guess you can't control having a fucked up grill.
If
That's,
like there's some girls
Sounds
like,
fucked
and
up.
like
I guess you are
I'm
controlling
cool
your
with some of them, but
fixing
it's
it.
like you look like you about to like you know travel for pom poms. Are you finna travel for sophomore year? Like what they call it when they.
yeah. I mean,
The thing is, some high schoolers these days look older than me.
That's true.
There's also like I've
That's
seen
true.
pictures of girls in high school and they got like a makeup and they're wearing like they look older than me and I'm like, whoa.
That's true. Because sometimes you be like, hey, who? And then you see the one friend that's like developed normally, like at a regular age, and you're like, that's a gang of 15-year-olds. You thought that those girls were like in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
See the friend in the back that's didn't eat
What?
GMO foods.
I want to.
She's the little girl. They're all little
I
girls.
want to say this. This is a side note.
No,
because
bro.
When she just said he would look older than her, I went to a graduation last weekend in Indiana, and like it was the valedictorian went up there to speak, and you ever see like those old like the old forefathers like they wear like look they wearing a wig and and they just look old. This man's hair looked like he was wearing one of those Benjamin Franklin wigs, and because it was all white. It was like he dyed it silver white, and like and the way that he spoke was like of that age. So it was like, you look older than me, and I know I'm like almost double your age.
Well, he probably did that on purpose. That sounds like a goof.
No, that's how
Like a
I
style.
I asked the graduate.
And she's
Was
like,
it-
that's him?
That's him for real.
Oh,
Damn.
kids in high school. I'm talking about more like
No, I'm just
looking mature,
No, I'm just saying like
not
he
like
looked-
looking like someone from a different era.
I mean that's
Looking like, hey, how old are you? I'm 14. And like,
You know what happened to me recently because of how young I look? So I was getting off a plane and I walked, and I was leaving the plane and I said thank you to the flight attendant and she stopped me and she said, "Excuse me, are you traveling alone?" And I
no, like,
for those of you who can't see, they're both cracking up right now.
I think we got somebody that's being trafficked. She's being trafficked. She's about to walk into a situation that she doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Where's your parents? Where's your mother? Where's your father?
Yeah, she's like, "Excuse me, are you traveling alone?" I looked at her all surprised. She was like, "Well, how old are you?" And I was like, "I'm 20. I'm a junior in college." And her jaw just dropped. And as I walked by her, then she like turned around and she yelled at me, "Well, good for you."
She's like, good for you, kid.
I was like, okay, it doesn't guarantee I'll continue to age slowly. It's like, it's not like, people are like, oh, when you're 40, you'll look 20. I'm like, no, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. But,
She could have a bad 35 to 40 and
right?
look 60.
Right? But yeah, I got stopped on the plane because of that.
you thought you were uncomely minor.
Yeah, I was like, that's cool.
I think like when I hit 28, like I started to look my age. I looked really youthful-ish until I hit that age. And it's like, oh, it went downhill from there.
The studio. Since I've had this studio, I'm starting to look old.
Because I know, like, I used to, before I came to L.A., I used to be a substitute teacher. And there were times where I go into the school.
Lies.
I go into school.
Lies.
This is not a lie. I did teach. I got
Oh,
proof.
yeah, he did teach. Jordan, he always look old. He always look old.
I do not always look.
You always look old. Nah. You just posted a picture. I was like, damn, George look young as fuck in this picture.
Which one?
It was a picture from, I think, college. You do look old now.
Yeah, but I was sitting in the classroom, and the teacher came in for the next one. I was just sitting in a regular desk, and she was like, "Where y'all teacher at?" And I'm like,
Wow.
like, the students were like, "He's kind of right there." And she's like, "Yes, I passed for 18, and I was 25." So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm turning 21 in like a month and a half, and I'm scared.
Party.
I'm not really a partier.
She's like, nah.
Yeah, like I'm not a huge
about to
party
be caught
person.
up.
I'm like a grandma. Like I just want to sit at home with my cat and drink tea.
What type of cat do you have?
I have a little black and white cat. I adopted her in March. I started fostering her in January. And then I'm obsessed with her. I'll show you a picture.
Cats are... I have a cat. Well, yeah.
I'm obsessed with my cat.
You have a
I'm a
cat.
cat
She's
step
precious.
parent.
You have a cat.
Nah, I'm a cat step parent.
But yeah, I'm scared that like I'll try to just go buy something one day and they're not gonna like believe my ID because I look so young. Even though it's like
nah.
actually because especially
McLovin.
I live near a college, so there's a lot of fake IDs. And when you go to the grocery store, they really look at it. They scan them sometimes. They don't like. I go with my roommate and they don't believe her. She's from Washington, so her Washington IDs look like
They're like, this shit's fake.
They look fake already. Like her real ID looks fake. So they always like they're staring at. They're like, "What's your address? When were you born?" And she's like, "Oh my god." So I'm scared this is gonna happen to me. Here's my baby. Here's my cat. I just took this picture this morning. She was on my pillow.
She is a cute kitty.
She's like tiny. She's like 8 pounds. And very small. She's such a lab cat.
Yeah,
She's very cuddly.
I don't think I've ever lived with a cat or a dog. No, I have.
Yeah.
I forgot all about her.
Yeah, you killed a dog.
You what?
You murdered it.
No.
Remember when you murdered that dog? Remember when you murdered Bev's dog?
Let me rephrase this.
You murdered it?
Let me rephrase this.
When you killed it?
I've never
when
had.
You, when you,
I've never
when
had.
you set it up for a final destination moment?
What happened?
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that in a second.
He was like, I'm about to Tony Todd final destination.
Okay.
I need to know.
One. I mean, let me rephrase what I meant.
George was like, you don't like me? I'll fix you.
That's two.
I'll fix you.
That's two, by the way. Yeah, I was going to say I've never had one myself.
Okay.
And what he was talking about was this.
Rawstarr, the rover remover.
So where I lived, when I first moved to Burbank in 2008, I lived in a house of people, roommates, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so we always
shout out to Filipinos.
We always left the
y'all great
open, so because it was two dogs, a dog and a cat actually, so both could run in and out.
There was a dog and a cat. There was a cat?
Yeah, she had a cat in there the entire time.
Oh yeah, she did. I used to see her sometimes. I forgot.
Okay.
I lived there for like 2 years.
And they can run in and out. So one day, I just couldn't find my keys. So I did the usual thing. The back door. I said we leave it open. Went out the back door. Went out the side gate. Closed it. Walked to the store. Got my juice. Came back. Went in a room. I want to say at about like 8:30. Hey, real name. Is Emerson in there? No.
Emerson? That's the name of the fucking dog?
Yeah, Emerson.
Emerson?
Emerson.
I don't know. I feel like you should, for dogs, maybe you should have like, I don't know, a limit on like syllables.
What I've heard from dog trainers is that your dog's name should be 2 syllables because the majority of the training commands are 1 syllable.
Boom.
And so sometimes they can much easier differentiate the syllables and the tone of your voice than like when you're, what you're actually saying. So if they know their name is 2 syllables and then they know their commands are 1 syllable and based on the tone of each command, they know what they're doing.
But he couldn't.
That's cool.
He was blind and deaf.
Boom.
Anyway.
Great. But Emerson was a fucked up name anyway. Should have been Roscoe.
He was kind of deaf and halfway blind anyway. So
you were putting him out of misery?
So basically, the neighbors, we were working on something. Okay. And he tried to dig under the fence, and something from the neighbor's yard fell on him. And there went Emerson.
What kind of dog was Emerson?
He was a little white doggy.
Oh, okay. He was dead when I got there.
So she, like, for what happened, she blamed me because I left the back door open. And guess what?
Final destination.
We always leave the back door open. So her logic of saying that it was my fault that the dog died
It is.
No, because we always left it open. Like
He killed Emerson.
Like literally, I think the only time that
He
door,
led Emerson to his death.
I think the only time literally that gate, I mean, that door was closed.
That's true. It was never closed, even when I lived there.
See, was at night.
That's true. Yeah, very true.
So her saying that it's my fault.
You're innocent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, OJ.
Oh wow, he just got on Twitter.
Yeah, he made a Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Out of my viewpoints and things, you'll hear it straight from me, OJ. Okay, OJ.
I mean, like,
juiced.
the juice is loose.
You want to buy this Bronco?
That sounds so bad saying the juice is loose. Anyway, but no, I did not kill a dog. And like we lived with various animals because I know he had his favorite cat was over at our Club 215.
215.
We had a crazy.
Oh yeah, old girl had a cat.
We had a crazy.
We had a crazy roommate. She was actually mental illness is not a laughing matter unless it is. But yeah, she was she almost killed Jovan.
Oh,
she was like, I'll kill him because he's the devil, and then I'll kill my baby, and then I'll kill myself because she just
fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I wasn't.
She was like, it's definitely one of those things when you see like what hormones do to a person when they're pregnant, as opposed to months after when those hormones are gone and you're just there with the baby and your mind just falls apart.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know, like, she had said to our other roommates,
We didn't know we were going to end up with a baby that was going to be like three men and a baby. But apparently,
that sounds like the name of a sitcom. Three
it's
Men
a
and
movie.
a Baby.
It's an actual
really
movie.
is?
That was Emerson.
Starring Tom Selleck.
That was
damn!
That's
you had
Emerson.
a picture. You're like, let me take a picture before I wipe him off the earth. Yeah, R.I.P. Emerson.
No,
R.I.P.
I took that like 7, 8 months before he even passed.
Oh, because you said, here's what's coming. Let me take one before I end your life. Oh, you like, what's his name on The Wire?
I've never seen The Wire.
Stringer Bell. You just said you cold-hearted.
No, but no. She basically told everybody, I think we need to go on vacation.
Oh, yeah. She was acting real strange that day. And I was like, I'll come back and handle it.
The thing is, like,
came back there like, yeah, the people came and got her.
And
the baby.
As far as, like, how you like.
Tell us about an interesting roommate situation. We talk about this shit all the time.
You brought her up.
Interesting roommates?
Yeah.
That I've had. Okay, let's see. I haven't had anyone who's been, like, insane.
Mm-hmm.
One of my roommates last year was a sleepwalker.
Okay.
And so that was interesting sometimes. The craziest thing she did was one day she like jumped out in bed, yelled no, and then opened the door and stared out into the hallway. And I was like, what can you see that I can't? And then my roommate, my current roommate this year, there was a period of time where she was screaming in her sleep a lot. Like straight up screaming.
I'm scared to ask.
Fuck.
And I would kind of, I would either be awake because I don't sleep, or I do sleep but not a lot, or it would wake me up, and sometimes I'd say to her like, "Are you okay?" and she wouldn't respond, and in the morning she wouldn't remember.
Whoa.
The only time she kind of remembered was there was one time where she screamed and then like fell out of bed, like rolled out of bed, and then was like crawling on the floor. And she told me she remembered the dream she was having. She said it was a dream that she was like about to get hit by a truck or something. Shit. But she just would scream like really, not just like like really. I don't want to scream in the microphone. I don't want to blow your ears out, But she would really scream, and I was concerned for her for a while.
It just sounds like, something dramatic might have
That
happened.
sounds heavy.
Yeah, so She hasn't screamed a lot recently. I know that she got a referral to a sleep clinic.
Oh.
So they haven't. Her appointment's in like October because medical facilities are shitty.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we'll see whatever comes out of that. But that's interesting.
I mean, I wonder if she goes all the way sleepy, or she's just not. You know how it's different levels.
Yeah.
Get stuck in them and then you wake up and your body is like.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, other than that, I feel like I've been very lucky with my roommates. I haven't had anybody who's like tried to kill me or insane.
I just thought about something else. He's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, my I do sometimes get annoyed because my roommate's boyfriend, like, basically will live with us.
But wait, don't y'all share a room?
I share a bedroom. Yes,
So
they're not fucking, or at least they aren't fucking.
are y'all fucking in the in the fucking car?
No.
Maybe. Or like you're like, oh, I'm off to blah blah blah, and they're like, trying to fuck right now.
Okay,
we only got this much time.
There's only one time that they've kicked me out, like once. And I told them, I was like, if y'all want the room for a night, let me know. Like, I'll go sleep. I don't care. I'll sleep on the couch, or I'll find somewhere, I'll find a friend's place to crash. Yeah, but so I don't think that they have sex a lot. Or if they do it when they know I'm not home. I don't know. I've only had sex in my apartment once, so I don't, yeah.
Some people just don't have sex where they live.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
I don't. Because, like they,
You
like...
live in a nice place. I fuck in your place all the time. If I was you. Because you got, like, roommates that aren't, like, young people.
I mean, I know...
But I'd be like...
I know one of my roommates always is up there doing it. No, because, like, y'all haven't...
Want to go sit by a pool? Want to play on a basketball court?
Man, I can't walk about, like, I have where I live at, I have a basketball court, a pool, and a hot tub.
You want to go down to Jack
And,
Box,
like,
get the canyon?
in order to get to the basketball court, you have to walk up, like, it's like steps, because it's at the very top. And the thing is, we don't have a rail. So, and, like, I don't like to use my cane if I don't have to.
Right.
But it's like, that's death.
Yeah.
So, like, I look at the basketball court and say, that is a part of the property, too. But I'm not going up to that basketball court. And, like, we have a gazebo, whatever it's called.
Gazebo.
Gazebo on top. On, like, if you go up
You want to see the gazebo?
If you go up the left side, but that doesn't have a rail either. So if you go past up the side past the pool, it's right there. So it's like, and then our pool is broke. So I don't feel like I'm not going to be a part of getting it fixed. So I'm trying to move something anyway. But it's like, it's all up there. So it's like, it's there. And like with me, it's like, I don't like people to know where I live at.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think, where I live at now, I've lived here for like almost 3 years. And I think literally like 8 people know where I live, and only 4 of them have been inside the house. Mm-hmm. And when I lived with him, I think about the same, because like I didn't have sex. Like they thought I wasn't having sex anywhere. So it was like,
I knew you were having sex somewhere.
So
I was abusive. I abused the apartment. I had like the kind of like girlfriend that was like just there all the time, and then it was like, nope, not gonna wait till everybody sleep. It's 5 p.m. Hey guys, what you guys doing out here?
we used to like.
You gonna smoke a blunt? All right. Yeah.
We be sitting in the living room.
Mario Party?
We be sitting in the living room.
You like that, huh?
Playing Mario. I was sitting. I'm like, what is he doing back there?
Yeah.
And then he come out like, how you doing? I
don't know.
Gentlemen.
Let me get some water.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because like most of the time, most of the sex that I'm having is I'm recording it, to make profit. So I can't.
She said that.
I'm
recording it
to make
profit.
So I feel so. It's like you can't be having like quiet, sneaky sex because nobody wants to watch
No, you can be like
silent sex. So that makes it especially hard for my apartment because it's like even if my roommate's not home, if other people are home, I can't just be like quietly in the bathroom being like, we gotta like. Make
because even
more
those
noise.
like scenes you see where it's like, oh, they're in the bathroom, they escalate and like, oh, they might get caught in a second, but you can't do that. You can't actually do that. People can't believe you're fucking in the fucking bathroom again. My toothbrush is in there. I don't even have it in the fucking cabinet.
It's like I'm having sex with my friend's mom and her husband's right there, and it's like, and she's like, and the dude just like pretending he's asleep. It's like.
It's not real.
Like, those are the only ones that I feel weird about. Like, I'm like...
Wait, you feel weird?
No, because there's no way that, like, if you're freaking someone on the same bed, that you don't feel that going back and forth.
You don't know what people are into?
No, I mean, like, no. I feel like they pretend like they're asleep.
Stay asleep. Yeah. No, that's happened to me, and the person wakes up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to feel, or you at least want to hear the,
yeah. You're going to wake up and be like, oh, this motherfucker fucking in here. I better, then like, try to go to sleep, or like, please be done quickly so I can go to sleep.
That happened, like, my freshman year of college when I was a hoe, because I really am, like, I feel like I'm not really a hoe anymore. I mean, I am for, like, a camera, but I don't.
I see what you're saying.
But like,
you're saying I have sex on camera. This is my job, but I'm not like out there. Yeah, I'm not doing like all the crazy stuff. But young youth college students. I got my crazy face. Like I'm still crazy, but I got like that crazy face. But there's this one. I remember this one guy that I hooked up. So is the dorm is like a triple. So three. I had a triple. I always lived in triples. Yeah, I love triples. It's fun, right? So he had the bottom bunk. So it's like a bunk bed and then a lofted bed. So he had the bottom bunk and he made like curtains around his bed. And so when I went over there when we were hooking up, like nobody. I think at that point nobody was home. Mm-hmm. And then I think. I don't know if we had sex one, but we were like chilling, and then he was like, "Oh yeah," and like his like roommate came back, and then his like other roommate and his roommate's girlfriend came back, and we were like done, we were just like chilling in his bed, and then he like was like, "Do you want want to have sex again?" And I was like, "There's 3 other people in the room." He's like, "I don't. They sleep in this tiny ass dorm room." Yeah, no, I remember one time my roommate was like, "Yeah, remember we were watching blah blah? I was fucking Candace while we were watching it when we were laying in the bed." While we were oh shit, I forgot. If any of these motherfuckers I know listen to it, oh god, abort. Cut that out. No. One of my buddies was even one time I brought a girl came over when they were asleep, and he was like, I heard something like, and I looked over, and this girl was just like, and I was like, yeah, that's everybody caught everybody in a triple fucking at some point. Yeah, I was like, this is. No, I don't know. I mean, that's wow. I don't really know any girls that would be like, no, in college. They would have been like, I'm down for that. Yeah. It's if everybody goes to sleep. If everybody's asleep, I'm down for it. But I had a friend who he was on the top bunk of his, and he like could feel it rocking. Oh while he was like going to sleep, and he was like, See, I had the single. Yeah. Okay, you had the single bed. Third guy. Like I think most of the dorms had singles though. No, I'm talking about I had in the triple dorm. Yeah, bunk bed and then one other bed. Yeah. Yeah, I took the one other bed. Oh yeah. My second year in the dorms, I had the one other bed. Yeah, cause I'm trying to but then I fucked on my roommate's bed. I fucked my roommate's best friend on her bed. See. That's the thing. In college, you just be like, I'm learning about everything, my morals, the things I do, who I fuck. It goes down the drain. You be like, who's that? Your sister? Your best friend? The first person. I'm fucking them. The first person. I was a horrible person. I'm horrible. I've done the same thing. Like, and I'm going to fuck them on your bed. The first person that I slept with at my college, whatever, was on her roommate's bed. And like I think I said the last podcast. It's something about when you're young, fucking on other people's beds that's exciting. And when you get older, you're like, that's nasty. I know. You be like, I would still probably do it, but I know it's gonna be like gross, maybe. Like, or I could imagine, like, what if somebody slipped in there and they're like, wait, what's this fucking wet spot in my bed?
Well,
hey, who's here all day? I have to admit,
I think she.
At one point, I did fuck in my
know is,
parents'
like,
bed
all
as
I
an
know is she
adult.
ended up watching it afterwards
like
when
an
I was
ass,
leaving.
but I did
When I
it.
was leaving, while I was leaving Teeter. I know she ended. She was. I said, just said
She lived in Teeter?
Yeah.
In Bloomington, Indiana?
Yep.
And what year? 2000?
I am not that old. You.
Oh, wait, 2002?
This was actually it was like this was 02 because it was.
Oh, yeah,
second
yeah.
semester. I didn't get laid that first semester at IU. So
You know what? I didn't get laid very much the first semester either.
yeah,
It wasn't until I started lifting weights where things started like.
One of the guys staying at my apartment right now is like captain of our powerlifting team.
See, muscles
just
change
look-
things.
I
People
look
just
at
look at
his-
you like, hey.
I look at his thighs. I watch his legs when they move.
Because they just see like, this is raw power. This is like, this is speaking to something that's not even like modern in me. It's like,
see.
you could kill somebody for me.
See, everything that I lack for.
You could pick heavy things up.
But you know
You
what?
could protect.
But you know what I've found? It's the skinny, nerdy boys that know how to eat pussy the best.
Here's something.
She said skinny.
Here's something my.
It's like the little
I'll
computer.
explain
the little
something.
computer nerds.
My sister said.
I'm a computer nerd.
Yeah, it's the computer nerds, and they can eat the shit out of pussy. I don't know why.
I'll explain something my sister said to me.
Because that's all we do is practice.
Yeah. My sister said to me, she was dating this guy, and she was like, well, he kind of reminds me of you, Chris. And ultimately now, I feel like I'm much cooler. But she was like, yeah, you like nerdy guys, or you kind of like guys, school guys are like not cool guys when you're young. All you think about is getting it. And I'm like, yep, that's right. That's all we think. And then you think about all the things you're going to do when you get it. All the things. You're like, let me try everything I can. I'm going to do everything because everybody got it at 15. I'm fucking 19. I got a lot of catching up to do. And then they're like, girls be like, where you been at? And it's like, not fucking. I've been studying. I've been studying.
Looking at anatomy books.
I've been like, what? Nah.
Taking notes.
Like, yeah. Like, I can tell you for sure, I never was confused about where the clitoris was. And that's what nerdy guys do. Like, I know what a clitoris is. I know about the female anatomy.
Yeah. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
Because you don't want to be like a nerdy guy and then somebody's like, yeah, I finally fucked him and he was whack.
The only thing is now,
and it's like, ugh.
The only thing now
even
is
whacker?
people know that I hang around people in the industry, and they think I get a lot more than I get. I do. I'm like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't be knowing who you be fucking.
well,
I know one person.
Yeah, so
I don't want to talk about it.
we're not gonna talk about her. I'm just saying, like, the thing is like when it comes to people who I involve myself with in that way, it's like I don't throw it out there.
That's true. But when I ask you, like,
Yeah, 'cause it's like
whatever. I want to know.
It's like sometimes it's like, yeah, this is a long-term thing. I'm messing with y'all. Other times it's just like, we're just going to do something for the night and never do it again. Okay.
Damn.
I mean,
I didn't know you rolled like that.
I mean, like,
Puppy Rawstarr.
I was.
Ooh, Puppy Rawstarr.
Like, I was more of a hoe-ish person in college. And like I think as soon as I got injured, it's like, now let me try, because I think I had more name value back in college because it's still small. So it's like,
Wow. So you said when you're in college, you're not okay. So romantic or sexual relationships outside of the industry, how does that work for you?
I don't have them. I only.
There you go.
Partially, for me, part of it is just like a safety thing. I
makes
only
sense.
want to sleep with people who have a 14-day test.
Makes sense.
From if I happen to meet somebody that I became involved with romantically and decided to start sleeping with them, I would probably take them to get tested with me. I would definitely take them to get tested with me before I fuck them.
I'm not gonna say names, but I know people. I've been at TTS, and I've seen people who I know are just there because they're with someone else, and they're not industry.
Yeah, like, so if I did end up getting into like a serious relationship, I would definitely, like, with someone outside of the industry, I definitely would make them get tested and stuff. Yeah, because I take that sort of safety thing very seriously. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I don't really feel like dating anybody. I'm so busy between like school and work, and I have another job besides porn too. And it's just, I'm so busy. I think I also need to mature emotionally because I'm not good at, opening up and
okay.
feelings with
the only thing.
So it's like, I'm not really
She's like,
interested in dating anybody. And I also don't really want to date anyone that I work with because I've seen people do it and people can do it successfully. There's great, like, really successful relationships within the industry, but I've also seen a lot of drama and a lot of crazy stuff, and so I just kind of, for now, I'd rather just.
The thing is, like, when it, like, one thing, like, I said TTS earlier, talent testing services. But anyway, I feel like it's 160. It's 160, right? Or is it more now?
TTS might be 150, and CET's 165.
Well, that cost like every 14 days could add up, especially in your relationship.
Yeah,
like that's 300. That's 300 a month between the both of you, and like that's just because you want to have sexual relations. Now, if if you're not a performer and that other person is, and they're not working, it's like you're just throwing out $600.
Yeah.
Well, shit, they better get the fucking work. I'm not paying for this test.
I'm just saying.
If I'm not working for it,
it's not
I'm
their
just paying to
fault.
fuck you.
I feel like
It's not their
I'll
fault.
pay you the first couple times, fucking first month and a half. But we gotta cover these tests, baby.
Yeah.
And you gotta work.
Well,
we gotta just become civilians.
Well, I feel like if I started, like, because if I don't, I rarely fuck
gotta
off.
do some gay shit, son.
I rarely have sex off camera. I feel like, but because I feel like even if I'm just like, I feel like I'm like, we could record it, I could make money. But I feel like if I started dating someone outside of the industry and like I was fucking them all the time, I'd be like, can we film some POV? Like, like I got you here. Like we can churn this shit out.
That is
We're having fun, but let's make a little bit of money with it, honey.
I'm like, we don't have.
Damn, next thing you know, you like, that's my dick. They be like, that's what's his name, dick. That's his girlfriend.
And like the thing is with that,
but
like, it was somebody I want to say a few weeks ago that said that they just wanted to freak somebody, and a performer responded back to them, and they're both performers, whatever. And then someone said, "Well, why don't you just record it and put it on your OnlyFans or whatever?" And she was like, I just want to have sex. I'm like, but do you know, like,
But I mean,
The thing is,
if somebody's like,
no, I mean,
regular sex might be like.
it might be
Not like performance sex,
but
and they're like, I just.
Also, I have to say that one of my best-selling clips is a sex that I had where we were clearly filming it, like we were filming it for content and for performing, but it's one of my best-selling clips, and it's just sex that I lost my damn mind, and I wasn't really trying, like, to perform, but we were really just fucking. And it's actually one of the few people I've had sex with off camera, and it was pretty much the same style of sex.
Okay.
Both on and off camera, and so we were pretty much, the camera was there, but we weren't really paying attention to it.
Okay.
And besides making sure we were in the frame, and that's one of my best selling clips. So you definitely can kind of just sometimes, depending on the person and depending on your fan base. You could have like a fly on the wall camera and fuck for yourself, and people will still eat it up.
Okay.
Depending.
Oh, yeah.
On
I think depending on what
Yeah,
it is.
because I imagine if you have like a more extreme fan base, that might not fly.
I mean, it depends on what your fan base.
It depends on what people like to see from you. So.
Yeah, because you're anyway. I'm not gonna go back into what I like to watch. So
back on me.
What's that? I said I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I am talking about Miss Lyra Lockhart and her fan base and how they're awesome for supporting her and everything that she
They're
does.
So
awesome.
what made you decide to join this industry? I think I asked everyone.
That was a
this
great question. So part of it, even from the time that I was like 18 near the end of high school, like my friends, like people were always like kind of saying to me, this is before I'd even had sex, they were like, oh, like you should do porn or like you should strip. Like you got tits and you're flexible, and I was like, okay.
I want to say this. I do want to say something
What
really quick.
region of the United States are you from?
Southern California.
Oh, okay.
I do want to say this really
I was
quick.
like, where did they say that at?
I want to say something really quick, and this might sound perverted, but whatever. So when like I said, when we met her at a party, whatever, and she like right now she's dressed like she's not dressed up fancy, whatever, and then later that evening she was sitting next to somebody.
Oh,
and,
someone took my titties
and
out.
they took her boobs out. I'm like, where was she? No, it was a second ago. Like, wow. Like, really? It's like,
Okay. I've never. Rawstarr showed me a picture. Yes. I'm not even a fan of like top.
You're more of
breasts.
you're an ass.
I'm an ass man.
I don't got
And
an
I was
ass.
like, yeah, okay, those are really like nice.
and like, I'm like,
Yes, nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Big ups to genetics.
and like,
Yeah, right?
Right, yeah.
I know, like, thank you, Mom.
Hey.
I'm like, where'd you have
But-
nose?
yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah, no, I was like, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So-
all right.
But, okay, yes, but
Anyway,
back
back-
to how I got into porn.
back-
Okay.
So
Back to answer the
I
question.
started being a hoe when I went to college, and there was a couple times that this guy and I like cammed, like not to make money really. He was just like we were just fooling around, and I was like sucking his dick, and he was like, "Hey, what if I pulled this
Yeah.
website up on my?" And I was like, "What is this?" And and it was like kind of, and I was like, "Well, this is kind of entertaining." It was like he would like read the comments off to me while I was sucking his dick. I was like, "This is kind of this is entertaining. I find entertainment value in this." I wouldn't say I'm an exhibitionist per se, but I do like performing for people who like to see it. And he was like, we were talking, and he was like, you could like actually make money if you did this, if you cammed or did porn. And so he kind of like planted that seed in my mind. And then it was another couple years, and that guy actually ended up started dating one of the girls in the industry, and I met her a couple times, and I was like, oh wow, porn stars are real people. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the
like,
thing
I was like,
had.
like,
It
I met her,
happens.
and I was like, oh, like she's got stretch marks, and like, she's got like, she gets like a pimple every now and then. Like, I was like, wow, they're like,
You and me. Yeah.
I was like, they're not perfect. So that kind of like had got me thinking about it, and then I had kind of kept thinking about it more, and I had kind of talked about it to other friends, and I was like, this seems like kind of a interesting thing to do that I could do and also make money. I feel like I've always been kind of doing things, like always growing up, I was always trying to like have some sort of entrepreneurial like money making thing that I was always kind of doing when I was growing up, whether it was different jobs I was doing or selling, or I used to make a lot of tie-dye and I would sell it at different places, different stores and
Being
stuff.
your own boss.
Yeah, so I always kind of like to do entrepreneurial things like that. So, I was like, I can make money. And then I also think, like, from the physical aspects, I was like, I can take a lot of physical pain. I can take a lot of dick. I had an experience with, like, a lot of big, porn-sized. There was another guy who I ended up sleeping with. I had met him off of Tinder, and he's not super big in the industry, but he shot for like a couple, and he had shot like porn before, and I was like, oh, okay, you're like 12 inch or however, okay, that wasn't a problem, I'm fine.
Okay, so you're like, I could do this.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I could do this, and so I didn't really watch a ton of porn either before, so I feel like I should have probably like done more research than I did, but I did a fair amount of research before I got into it, and so yeah, I just kind of submitted photos to different agencies.
Okay.
That's how I started.
You know what I felt funny though? I know when I started meeting people, whatever, it was like I didn't know a lot of people at all. And it's like, okay. And I know one chat, like when me and CW went to an award show, and we're sitting there because I didn't know half the people. I got chastised by a performer because I didn't know who she was. And I think she's been in it for like, at the time, she had been in it for like 15, 16 years.
Yeah, I guess that's the weird thing about going to sometimes this award shows. Like, I don't really know a lot of the people, so I don't like.
But it was my
starstruck.
first. It was my
But
first
also,
one.
I'm like, do I look like I just look like a fucking creep because I also don't know you.
Or also, sometimes people look different on Twitter than they do in real life, and like you don't recognize them right away.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna recognize depending on how you see a person.
This was my first
you're
award
not
show,
gonna
too.
recognize them.
Yeah.
Like in regular life, if they're like, I'm just here, and you're like, but I'm usually seeing you like,
or like covered in makeup,
come or something. Yeah.
So I just remember like that's forever my first memory of.
And then some people really transform.
But I know I had fun there, but yeah. So well, it's good that like that you know, like what agency are you with now?
I'm with ATMLA.
Okay, so you are with a really good one. So.
Yeah, they're a good agency. They're a super professional agency.
Sent them an email yesterday.
good.
They're not a creepy or exploitative agency.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of creeps.
I'm not going to say the ones that are.
There's so
yeah,
many creeps.
We don't need to bash the ones that are, but yeah, there are a lot of creeps, and I think you definitely need to watch your back in this industry.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's so many.
I realized one thing that I do when I go on set. So I do have a black belt in Taekwondo.
Uh-huh.
And I realize like a lot of times like directors, like if you've never shot for them before, you know, they'll like chat with you or like, what are your hobbies? You know, sometimes they have sheets that they fill out for like the bios on websites. And I always mention that I have a black belt, and I kind of look at them or the male talent and I'm like, do not fuck with me. I will fuck you up. And I didn't realize, like, I think I started doing it kind of subconsciously. But now I do it all the time. I'm like, don't mess with me.
How long did you do Taekwondo?
I started doing Taekwondo when I was 5. I got my black belt when I was 15. So I got my black belt 10 years in. And then continued to do it through the rest of high school. And then when I moved to LA, you know, I kind of left my family, my Taekwondo family. So I haven't been doing it really since then, but I still, you know, have all my training and reflexes and stuff. And I hope to get back into more regular training one day.
Did you ever do Taekwondo?
No.
I did it for a week, and I quit because the man said to do something I didn't want to do.
What did you not want to do?
He said that we couldn't come back to class until we could do the splits.
That's bullshit.
And that's what that man was. And like, I'm sorry, like I mean, I was a little more flexible back then. But
you
know,
think
just
he meant like
just,
really don't come back to class.
It took
No, he's just trying to motivate you to practice.
No. The thing is like his son was able to do it, but his son did them, and then he was able to bounce up and down on the ground. And I'm like, I got nuts.
I can do that now, but yeah, it took me like 7 years to actually get into a split. From starting from stretching when I was 5.
I think his son was like 8.
Took me, like 7 years.
And he was like, I don't know how old he was. He was old. And he was able to do it. And he did the same. I'm like,
well, that sucks.
I'm sorry. I got nuts.
No, most of the people that I train with cannot do the splits, and it does not matter.
I'm just going about what he said. And that's why, like some of us came back, and then that was the first thing that he was saying. Like, if we couldn't do it, he didn't want anyone to teach us. And I'm like, okay.
You need a good range of motion to kick, but you don't need to do the splits.
Yeah, I used to be able to kick higher than I can now.
Like all those, like, you know, like the Karate Kid kick that you see. That's like where he's like basically in a split. Like that's not a practical move.
No, I don't think people are just like. Well,
no.
Andy Hug used to do axe kicks and K1, but nobody's doing that.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, sometimes, if I'm trying to kick like a tall person's head, I'm close to a split just because I'm short and really have to get my leg up there. But no, you're not.
Well, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Maybe you should have taken college.
No.
Okay. Well.
I mean, I wasn't.
Forget it then.
I only did it because I was a part of a youth group.
Oh, one of those.
No. It was a group that we met on every Saturday, and to make us a more better.
More better?
A more better.
A mo better.
A mo better. No,
a mo better. It's
better,
gonna make me
a
mo better.
human being, and like
I think I did something like that.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. So, and that's why, like, I say, well, that's not. I mean, I'm still gonna come to the group. But I'm not gonna do that because I got balls.
They after you get to a certain level of training, they strongly suggest that men always wear cups to class.
Oof.
I have this one instructor claims that I cracked his cup one time by accident. I don't remember.
That is a hard thing.
He was like, I heard the plastic crack, and I was like, I do not remember hearing the plastic crack. That's not a region that you aim for. It's not something I aim
No.
for. What I think it might have been some sort of like a knee strike or something.
I can just
going toward the bladder region.
I can just picture a testicle cracking. You broke a cup, like.
But yeah, they
Why are you
definitely
here?
encourage all the men to wear cups.
My testicle cracked.
Wow. Okay, well.
Just in case.
Just in case y'all trying to try somebody on set or in life.
Don't
get hurt. Don't wake up in the hospital and be like, well, I thought she was an easy mark. Yeah, you thought wrong.
That's what a lot of people do. I'm not gonna say names on here, but like I know certain people do that. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I used to be like, man, why are all these we're all regular people. We're all at this party. Why are these why are these porn girls so kind of standoffish or But then I'm like, also, if you're not sure if all these motherfuckers are creeps in here that you don't know, then why would you? Because you're like, oh, I'm talking to this guy, and guess what? I happen to be talking to the one fucking creep here.
Well, and I had at the party, so I had several guys come up to me, and they're just kind of like, hey, you do content?
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
And they meant it really you want to fuck, and we'll pretend like we're doing it for content.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
And I was like,
there's proper ways to do that, and just saying, hey, you should do you happen to want to trade?
Yeah.
And then there's some people who just want to have sex.
Right. Well, there's people that you can really discuss stuff with, and I met someone's fiance there who's a photographer, and we got together and we shot photos, and that was really cool.
See, yeah.
But there's some people that are
Speaking of photos, I need the camera.
Okay, I'll get the camera. Yeah, it's because I always just I just don't get it. But then the first time I went to Jake's party, a couple guys came up to me and my buddy, are you in the industry? Are you trying to do we're doing this black gangbang thing? I'm starting back up. It used to be popular this time. Do you want to? And I'm like, no. You sure? No, man. Nah, I'm not really. I'm just here with my buddy.
The very first.
It's kind of weird.
The very first.
You said no.
The very first.
Well, if you ever think about it, here's my card. Oh, well.
The very first event I took him to, he got.
My friend was like, "I'll take it."
Somebody walked up to him and thought he was a performer because he was sitting at the person I said earlier we don't deal with. He was at Malaysia Blues table.
Oh, are you talking about when we went to that convention thing?
Yeah, it was.
That was
Exotica.
Actually kind of cool.
I think it was Exotica.
Because people were like, are you in the industry? And I was like, no, maybe you should be. I was like, what you trying to say to me? Okay. I think I know what you just said. All right. Well, thank you. I feel handsome in here.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just a drunk guy.
Well, I mean,
drunk guy at the party, having a good time.
You need a personal trainer?
You need a now I'm like, you need a personal trainer? No, I mean, I'm not being... I'm really serious.
I'm trying to elevate your booty. I'm not trying to get in your booty.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in your booty. I'm trying to elevate it. Wow, that's a good one.
Because he's trained a few of porn stars that I've introduced him to, and it's I always post him do you want to get a booty and you don't have one? Do you want to get in shape? Do you just want to improve your core? Check out CC Fitness LA.
I'm not I like all kinds of women. And probably my heart of hearts, I'm maybe a chubby chaser. Maybe I like a little bigger. But one thing I don't see a lot of, I might see some like yoga girl because I'm thin or whatever. But you never see like somebody that's like fit. Or I feel like you may see them fit, but then they used to do porn.
So
and now
check out, there's a series by Asiani, if you've heard of Asiani. They're a porn company.
Okay.
They do, their most famous series is Gangbang Cream Pie. If you've heard of Gangbang Cream Pie.
No, I have not. I guess
but
I'm not into cream pies.
They have, but anyway.
In any sense.
They have,
Asiani
has a series that they do called Asiani Iron.
Okay.
And it is basically female bodybuilders.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Not like female bodybuilders, though. They have.
Okay.
I feel like they go extreme.
They go extreme.
They don't go like.
They were nominated for like niche.
Yeah, they don't go for like. I'm saying like that. First year CrossFit, or that like. I'm really thinking about doing a show, but I'm not doing a show. I'm not doing like heavy roids. So like you would say like a bikini or a figure or maybe physique, but nothing like, nobody looking like a dude. Or excuse me, not anybody looking more masculine in like their facial features are too hard in the muscle.
Okay.
Well, we've hit...
like I feel like they don't, there's not like...
female
muscle without it being like female muscle.
I think it's Serene Siren.
Serene Siren. Oh, I have a crush on her.
She is in shape.
Yeah, no, I see there's like a few women that are like really in shape. And I notice like
she has an awesome, amazing figure.
She does.
So I think
she does yoga.
And she really fits into the category that you're talking about.
Or like abs.
Like that's what I think about when you say it. And so, Kira got some nice abs.
Kira Noir, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, she's got a nice body.
So yeah, so I'm just thinking about all the girls that fit into the category right off without thinking too hard. But anyway, we reached the end of this one. Yeah, Rixie went over.
That was good.
But please tell the world where to find you, where to find the excellence that is you.
Yes. Find me on Twitter at Lyra Lockhart and on Instagram at Lyra Lockhart XO.
Okay, and I'm going to say this really quickly. The Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Facebook, Burbank Misfits on Twitter. BurbankMisfits.com is our website that says everything that me and CW do, from comedy, editing, graphics, media, all the stuff, fitness training, comedy, and whatever. If you want to find... CW's personal page, Christopher_Willie_J on Instagram. It is CC Fitness LA is his Twitter, his Facebook. On Facebook, and on his Instagram, and ccfitnessla.com for see all of his gym stuff. Find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Rawstarr, RAWSTARR. And we will talk to you next week when we bring you more amazing individuals and everything like that. Everybody, stay blessed and have an amazing day.
Thank you.